So what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know I appreciate having you here. Stick around for today's video. Just some information on the BOS meetup, the beginning of season. We are doing it, my friends. We are doing it.
Go crazy.
Thank you for sticking around. Now you join me on my beautiful commute. Weather's not so good, but it's still a nice route. It's still a nice journey into work. It chills me out before I get to the shit show that is work. But you've got to pay the bills, people. You've got to pay the bills. Before I get into the dates, I just want to give you a little bit of a background behind the meetups. The EOS, which is the end of season, and the BOS, which is the beginning of season. I do two meetups. I do one at the beginning of the season, one at the end of the season-ish. If you ride all year, there is no beginning or end of season, you just ride. But I like to start the year off with a little meetup, and I like to wind down after the summer with another little meetup. Now these meetups started a few years back. They were before COVID, and they were getting quite popular. Then COVID come along, kind of killed it a little bit. The last one, the EOS, if you looked at that on other people's videos, I didn't actually film much. It absolutely hacked down with rain. It was so bad, only 5 people turned up. Now bearing in mind, some of the earlier ones, I think there was towards 80, maybe 100, who knows? I didn't really count. It made me feel good. And that's what we're hoping to get back to. A bigger meetup, some more friends hanging out, having fun, chilling out, drinking coffee, talking shit. You know how it goes if you've been to one of these things before. Now, although it's my name on the meetup, so to speak, as in it's my idea, my organisation, my plan, it's not strictly for me. The idea behind it originally, and still is for everyone to come together and bring their own little clans, their own little group, their followers, subscribers. This is just a meet-up for you guys to piggyback if you wish. As I've said on many of these BOS, EOS meet-up videos, it started back in the day where I was thinking it's a bit awkward if you've only got, say, 10 subscribers, 10 followers on Instagram or whatever, and a couple of them are saying, let's go and have a meet-up, let's hang out. It's a little bit daunting, a little bit weird at first. So the idea is to piggyback this. So you can bring your own little groups and you mix among other motovloggers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers, Facebookers. What's the other one? Is there another one? I think that's about it. WhatsAppers, that's not a thing, but I just thought I'd say that anyway, because some of you have got little WhatsApp groups. So you get to know your kind of subscribers, your followers, in a more informal kind of meetup where you can go and mix with other people as well. And the beauty of this is there tends to be other YouTubers there that are slightly bigger, so you can pick their brains if you've got a new channel and ask them about tips, tricks, that sort of thing. It's a good meetup, good interaction, good day just to hang out, drink coffee and talk shit. So the plan is, now those of you that have been before, don't start laughing at this point, because there's usually no plan whatsoever apart from 2 meetup points. And that's pretty much what we're doing this year. We're going to have 2 meetup points. We're going to have an earlier one and then an afternoon one with a little bit of a ride in between. Now, here comes the strange bit this year. If I've got time, I shall plan a route from one venue to the next and put it in a GPX file and shove that on my Facebook, because I think that's the only place where you can share the GPX route. So make sure you're following my socials, make sure you're following my Facebook, my Instagram and my TikTok, because I shall also put up a flyer thumbnail with all the details on there as well, as in times, venues, postcodes and what the vague plan is. As I said, if I've got time, I shall head down to venue numero uno and ride from there to numero due, and then we shall plan a route in between. If it's any good, I will GPX it. If it's not good or I can't get it, I will just either Kalimoto or TomTom Rider windy routes it from the first venue to the second. That's about as clear as mud, isn't it? But then again, if you've been to any of these meetups, that's more than I usually do. I just usually say, right, we're meeting up at this point, we leave at this point, I'll see you at the next point. And another thing, the routes I tend to put in or follow are quite twisty, B-road country lanes. So they're great for an adventure bike but if you're on a Fireblade, let's say, they're probably not so good for you. So you might want to put your own routes in, and that's completely up to you. You can do your own route from A to B with your little clan, hook up, plan a route, and go and enjoy the day. Because we just drink coffee, talk rubbish at one venue, have a little bit of breakfast, then head off to the next venue, drink some more coffee and talk more rubbish. Just interact, have fun, hang out. It's just a good day generally. You can ask other people that have been, they seem to like it because it's so informal. I don't want to make this a formal event, although one day it might be, but at the moment we're keeping it very low key, underground, so to speak. That's my wording for completely unorganised. Right, so let's get on to the plan. And I use that word extremely loosely. So the idea is we meet up at Conqueror's Apparel, which is based inside Route 1066 Cafe, down on the A21. I think it's St John's Cross, down towards the south coast. And we're going to meet up there around 10 o'clock. Hang out there for around an hour, check out the shop, have a little bit of coffee, maybe a bit of breakfast, a chin wag, talk our first bits of nonsense for the day, get to know each other. Hopefully the weather's good, so we're not all huddling indoors and we can go around and look at each other's bikes, do what bikers do, kick tyres, talk nuts and bolts. And then from there, I think we'll head out around 11 o'clock-ish, and then we'll follow the route up to Rykas Cafe in Box Hill. Now I would think with the twisty route it would take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to Rykas. You could do it in an hour-ish if you're going a more sensible route. So I reckon around 1-ish, half 12, 1 at Rykas Box Hill. I shall leave all the links to the websites for Route 1066, Conqueror's Apparel, Rykas downstairs in the descriptions box, so you can go and check them out. Put them in your GPS systems so you know where you're going. Just in case you get lost on the routes, which is highly likely if you're following me. The date for this will be April the 14th. So that's April the 14th, 10 o'clock, Route 1066 Conqueror's Apparel, and then head out 11-ish towards Rykas, hit there about 12:30, 1 o'clock, where we will hang out for the rest of the day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everyone do a sun dance. We need some sunshine for this one. The last one, the weather was atrocious, but a few of us still persevered and it was a good day. So no matter what the weather, unless it's 10 feet of snow, I will be there, and there will be a few other people that I know that will definitely be there anyway. So I hope to see you there. Put that date in your diary. 14th of April, the BOS meetup, the beginning of season. We are doing it. Fingers crossed it's going to be a good one. I'm going to enjoy myself regardless. As I said before, I really hope to see you there, and I hope you get your little clans together and you'll come out for a ride out and do your own little bonding on the back of this event. So that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, do all those things that you need to do. Hit that notification bell if you so desire, so you can get the drop on these videos. If you want to leave a comment, leave that downstairs in the comment section. All the details of the event will be down there in the descriptions box. So all I have to say now is thank you very much for watching. You know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get gone.